Let's talk about stress. All of us suffer from stress as well as anxiety at some point on our day-to-day lives, whether that's in my case, two screaming children, trying to get them in their school clothes in the morning, loading the dishwasher, stress that comes with work, with general life, with family, with friends. Stress has a huge impact on the way that we look and the way that we feel. And already over the videos, I've touched upon, why water's key. I've talked about, toilet habits. We've talked about bowel habits. Unfortunately, stress is something that we feel. It's not necessarily something that you see in a person, but it has a huge impact on what's going on internally. On my podcast, Living Life Well, I talk about the gut being the mothership. And basically what stress does is it creates an imbalance in the body. If you're eating poor food, if you're having too much caffeine or you're having too much alcohol, stress is going to increase because the body is already stressed, with its own environment. So having outside factors that are causing stress are going to create more toxins, cause, fluctuations in your stomach, which, as we've talked about before in one of my videos in the morning, all of this gets released into your skin and can create an outbreak, can cause acne to flare up, can cause spots, rosacea, dandruff, eczema, psoriasis. There are so many skin conditions and so many things that can happen to your skin when you're stressed. If the body's stressed and you're putting in foods that aren't going to help with stress, all of it, unfortunately, is going to show in your skin. Sometimes it can even affect your hair as it can your nails. I'm going to talk a lot more in the email that's, attached to this video today because this is so key right now. So many of us have been in stressful situations. So many of us are still in stressful situations. And this is where, guys, part of this 30-day skin challenge is so key. It's about the water, the foods that you're putting into your body, exercise, lifestyle, diet, having enough sleep, sex, believe it or not, the power of having intimacy, or, even if you're on your own, and, the power of intimacy for somebody that's single, all has huge benefits to the body, and also huge benefits for those of you that are feeling stress or maybe suffer with anxiety. The gut and mind connection is key. And one of the things that you can do to help that is all the things that I have just said. So if you do suffer with stress or you do suffer with anxiety, and maybe you're feeling a little bit lost or a little bit on your own right now, write it down. I have my own little notebook and my own little pen next to me in bed where I write things that I'm happy about in life and things that I aren't happy, things that create stress or things that I can know that I'm able to kind of make changes, even if they just think, or if they seem so small. Write them down because it's a really good clearing process and it will help you kind of deal day to day with stress and anxiety. But water's key when you're stressed. Food is key. Caffeine's a no-no, alcohol's a no-no, chemicals in foods are a no-no, preservatives, sweeteners, sugars, all of these can make you feel stressed even more because of the impact it can have on the body. So guys, if you're feeling stressed, take the next 10 or 20 minutes to either write down in a notepad. Don't use your mobile phone, switch off from technology and just write down how you're feeling and what's making you feel stressed. And if you need to go back to the beginning of these videos to learn again about water, about food, about taking some time out and having exercise, do, because stress is a silent killer in the sense that it can have a very negative effect on your general well-being, on the way that you look, the way that you feel, how your skin is, how your hair is. So if you do feel that you need to start at the beginning, do. This is what this 30-day challenge is. It's there for you to dip back to when you feel, and don't feel that you have to do it every day. If you've had a bad day, which, trust me, 6-7 days of the week, 5-6 days of the week, I'm bright and sparky. The 7th day, I'm sometimes, feel a bit wiped out. I don't want to be on social media. I don't want to be all smiles and hugs and, yeah, my life's amazing, because even I suffer with stress and anxiety. But I know the signs, and I know when I've not been looking after my body, which sometimes might create that to be a bigger trigger. So within the video, I've written quite a bit of content for today because I feel that stress right now is quite key to how you can feel day to day with your general well-being and kind of the effects that it can have on your skin. So take the time, the next 10-15 minutes, to have a really good read and take some time out for yourself to write, what's causing you upset, what creates stress, and how you're really feeling. And like I said, just go back to some of the other videos if you need to. So guys, take the time to deal with your stress or any anxiety because it's going to help as part of the 30-day challenge.